What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing great. It's time for another Strikeforce cast, this time for the 2022 PBA Kia Tournament of Champions. Me and Benji here.
How's it going?
In the HQ office, ready to rock. We got Dakota in the home office today, hanging out with us, and we'll be joined by AJ Johnson in just a few minutes. We got a great show here for us today. What are we excited for today, fellas, on this great historical telecast?
It is. We're very excited here at the TOC. Great tournament, good players. Should be a great show.
Yeah, make sure to put this on, man. Mic up, Dakota. This way we can hear you just as much as Dakota, because nobody wants to listen to Dakota, but everybody wants to listen to Benji. Dakota, what we got going on today, my man?
I'm excited to watch a major without Belmo. I think it's probably the first time in a while we're going to be able to see a major with a bunch of new people, I guess. Maldonado, Prather's back on TV.
For sure. It should be a great show. And before we get into the show, I just want to show something to everybody. This week was the launch of our new project in partnership with the PBA called PBA Pick'em. You can go to pbapick'em.com and have the opportunity to win up to $10,000 if you get all of the questions right. So I'm just going to share the screen here real quick so you guys can see what PBA Pick'em looks like. You can go through it. You can go ahead and you can make your picks. You can check the leaderboard. You can see where you compare to everybody else, and you can see where you are in the standings. We will update these standings live so you can see how many points you have, and the obviously the placements of everybody will adjust. We're going to be doing this for all the PBA events this year. We're going to have it for the doubles championship next weekend. We're going to have it for all the World Series of Bowling events, all the pattern events, the World Championship. So it should be great. We're really, really excited about it. Benji, you went in. You made your picks.
Of course, I made my picks. I'm very excited. I'm ready to win 10,000.
Yeah, you're not winning anything.
I know,
you're not eligible. But to win the $10,000 jackpot, everybody, you got to get all the questions right. But even if you don't get all the questions right, you have a chance to win cool bowling prizes from us, from Bolero. So make sure you guys head to pbapick'em.com if you haven't already. Check it out, and you'll have a chance to win some really cool stuff. And it's a cool little bowling thing that we've got going on here. So take that down. Dakota, who do you think is going to come out with the win today?
I don't know. I really I didn't watch any of the bowling on Flow Bowling, so I really don't know what they're even bowling on, to be honest, and what was working. But I got to pull for my boy Prather.
Yeah, they've got the odds up here right now. Tommy Jones plus 2,000. Yeah. Plus 2,000 for a Hall of Famer. That's insane.
I think that's a pretty good bet.
It's weird. It's weird how they jumped from 1,600 to 300. Maldonado 1,600, and then Dom is 300. That makes no sense to me.
Yeah, well, I gotta feel like they know something that we don't, or they're running the numbers, and obviously we're not. But we're just about to get match number 1 underway here. We're going to be focusing on quite a few different things here during the show. It's not only just doing the commentary, watching the show, but we're also keeping track of all the information for the PBA Pick'em picks to make sure that we can update the standings live and get all the information correct. Sean Maldonado throwing the purple.
Oh, he got a messenger.
Starts off with the messenger. That is 1 strike already. Questions related to this number, the first match here. We've got who's going to win the first match, Sean or Tommy, and how many strikes will be thrown in match number 1. The number is already 1. So let's see what Tommy does. Another purple. We got 2 purples. And I don't know. I mean, Tommy, if we remember correctly, I think the last time seeing Tommy throw purple on the show, he bowled 300 in the title match, right?
Yep.
And he won. So Tommy obviously pretty dang good with that purple. Maldi obviously pretty dang good. But again, guys, 5 games. It will be interesting to see how the lanes transition. They're using urethane like way in, right?
Yeah.
They're crossing 12, 13, 14 through the arrows there. So it's going to be interesting to see how the lanes transition throughout the step ladder. And look who we got with us, everybody. the man.
What up?
AJ, what's up,
going
buddy?
on?
How are you doing, player? Oh my God, he almost struck.
I'm good. I made it. I left early this morning after the Hall of Fame banquet last night to get back home and join you wonderful people. Well, I mean, I can say that about Farber and Benji. I don't know if I can say that about Dakota. But
Yeah, I'm with you there, brother. Feel free, AJ, share this up on your page. Get your people in here. Let them know that they can see your beautiful face. How was the Hall of Fame banquet last night?
Oh man, it was great. I've been very fortunate to be able to go to a few of those, and every year is special. Those people, not only for the award winners, but also the people that get inducted. They've earned every right of that induction. I can't say enough great things about Kirk and Mary. I've gotten to spend a lot of time with them when I first came out on tour. And some overseas trips. They ran the World Championships in Dubai not too long ago. I can't say enough great things about them. Gary Mange, and for what he's done, being the pioneer of the Northwest and the West region. I think he's pretty much known for how he does roll call. It's pretty cool. He says the first bowler on lane one and the last bowler on the end pair. And that's it.
I love it. Roll calls are always too long,
Yeah, they take forever, right?
Yeah, they drag out.
And then if you get there and you're on the last pair and you're like, I'm really going to have to listen to 150 guys. I just want to get out there and bowl.
And then obviously Wes Malott. I mean, that guy's I can't say enough good things about him. I've been very fortunate in my short career so far that I've gotten pretty close with him and his family. And he treats me like one of his kids, which I don't really know how to take that, or if I just, tell him he's old enough to be my father. But Wes is amazing. There's some videos that they showed where, I kind of forgot some of the things that he did in his career, and it's pretty spectacular to see, pretty special. And I tell him all the time, not many people know this, but the year that he won the U.S. Open in 2013, when he did the three centers in Columbus, his son came out with him, and Wes and I bowled together the entire week. And I hung out with his son, Jordan, spent time with him, and Wes went on to win that event. And his son, Jordan, said, Dad, I want to go with you to the next tournament. And he's like, well, yeah. I goes, I want you to come too. He goes, I just won. He goes, well, no, I don't care about that. He goes, I want to hang out with AJ.
Well, I can't say I blame him because you are pretty cool to hang out with. But if I was a dad, I really wouldn't care what his reasoning was, as long as he was the good luck charm. He could come on and he could keep hanging.
If Mason, my nephew, could come with me and I won, he'd be coming with me to every event. I don't care what my sister said.
Homeschool him.
Exactly. There's no way my sister would tell me no if I won a tournament with him there. I'm dropping the trump card.
Yeah, that's so funny. You see, so I got a lot of striking going on here, boys. It looks like Tommy's trying to shape the urethane ball a little bit more than Sean. It looks like Sean's kind of trying to keep it in front of him a little bit more. So we'll see.
So there was 3 illegal urethanes, right, that were tested, and one of them is someone that's on this show, and they're currently bowling.
Oh, he just got a big break.
Listen, I wasn't going to say nothing because I know. So I don't know if I'm allowed to say anything, but if you guys are going to talk about it, then I'll just let y'all run with it. But
I think what we could say is that, that's the alleged story at the moment, but we'll leave those confirmations to the people that are in charge, and we're just gonna sit here and enjoy a 300 to 290 opening match. This is crazy. This is pretty good.
Am I ahead of you guys? Because I have it on my TV right now. I'm watching it live.
You might be a little bit ahead because we're through YouTube TV right now. So you guys might be a couple seconds, couple minutes ahead potentially. So
okay,
if crazy happens, you're gonna have to subdue yourself, or you can just pause it for 30 seconds and then play it again so it catches up.
For me, Tommy's just making his 10 pin on the right line.
Okay, Tommy's getting ready to bowl his next frame on my TV.
All right. Well, his ball just hit the pins. All right. So we got.
Yeah, I spent some time at the center watching. I was kind of helping the motive guys out throughout the week. At least the beginning part, not so much later on, because later on we only had a couple of guys that made it through. So there was quite a bit of urethane being thrown, and especially in match play, when you don't have as much traffic, the guys can stay in it a lot longer. So I'm not surprised to see it on the show, and depending on who moves on in this match, they may stay with it for a while until someone else comes in and maybe develops them a little bit differently. But yeah, there was quite a bit of urethane, more so specifically a certain kind of urethane going down the lane. But I got to say, if the lanes get to it, I like my man Prather's chance. Like, I don't think people understand how insanely good he is when he can go left and he can do his little like soft float rotation deal with his hand and just send it to the right. Like, dude, we can all do that in a way, but like that's his thing. And when he has that thing, we saw it for 2 rounds in match play. Like, he struck forever.
Yeah, he's really good at doing that soft, slow wheel. And if, I have a feeling that, like you're saying, I think maybe the urethane being thrown will push some oil down in front of the pocket a little bit there, create some more hold. So it might honestly cater itself pretty well to getting in there and slowing it down and trying to shape it, because, if you miss a little in, you got a little bit extra push.
Yeah, as the lanes got a little tighter down lane, that his look doing that got better because so take the bonus pins out of it. His plus score got better with each round, and I felt like watching that as it kept going on, the lanes got tighter down lane. And so I think that only helps what he does, because he can throw it a little slower and float it more, and then hit it. Like he bowled 280 the game before the position round, and he threw a shot, and I was like, whoa, like he did not get cheated, but it floated all the way to it, and it got all the way back, and I think it was because of how tight down lane they were.
Yeah, and he hits it differently than some guys. Some guys, when they really try to get it, they like hit up on it and they kind of loft it and they really snap at it. When KP hits that thing, man, it just still comes off his hand like butter.
It's like very smooth. It's so good to watch, to be honest.
And he's smacking this side of his face. Like, it is 100% hitting this side of his face.
It comes on through, man. But it looks like, honestly, out of all the guys on tour, obviously everybody's amazing, but he seems like the most effortless. It seems like he's got the most effortless motion out of anybody. It looks like the ball just floats back and then it floats down. And then, like we were saying, he does what he does at the bottom, and he's so versatile too. He can slow hook it, he can throw it hard and in front of him, and he can kind of fan it a little bit, or he can get all over it. I mean, his playing straight is like 15-8. So I mean, that's a modern. We established that when we were in Dubai. A modern day straight game. Yeah. We established everybody's playing the gutter and they're playing 10. It's like the modern day gutter is sliding into 20. We're like, KP, we're gonna be a little straighter. He's like, all right, cool. It was like 12-6. We're like, no, like
straight. He goes, that was. I'm like, all right, okay, fine.
The last time I saw him play right of 10 was at Owasso, Oklahoma for the summer swing that we had there.
Oh my God, yeah.
And he was throwing the daredevil trick, just dead rolling it up like it was like probably like 8-4, and he had the world. I can't believe he didn't win that week.
And he was probably trying to come out of his shoes because he felt
he was firing
so hard.
He was firing it.
That's crazy. AJ, you gonna share this for your fans or not? I mean, get some people
I tried
here.
to find it when I pulled up on my social medias.
Come on, bro. Pull up your social medias.
You should have freaking tagged me.
I did. Oh, yeah, no, we can't tag you through the stream. I might be able to change it now. Just go to Kara Strikeforce page. I might be able
All right, I'm getting there.
freaking mess with it. All right, so far, guys, in terms of the PBA Pick'em picks, the first question, right? Who's going to win the match? Tommy Jones and Sean Maldonado. It's a close match. Maldonado with the edge, but the second question is how many strikes? The first question, right? Who's going to win the match? Tommy Jones. Oh my God, AJ, what are you doing? What are you doing over there?
Turn your volume off.
Sorry.
Jeez.
Jesus.
I thought you guys wanted to hear yourself talk. Well, no, sorry. That just my bad.
We're already at 9 strikes here in this opening match. We got 5 from Maldi. We've got 4 from Tommy. It's a close match. This is a great opening match.
Yeah, and Tommy and Maldi.
That look that he was going to
like Maldi really wants to beat Tommy because they spend a lot of time together. But like everyone in their group, like Maldi, Doherty, Tommy, DJ, Dino, like they all want to beat Tommy.
Of course.
Given Tommy's past, it's pretty damn good. He's a Hall of Famer. He's done what he's done. But like they just all want to beat Tommy, so they don't have to listen to Tommy chirp at him for the rest of the season.
I get it. Understandably so. Nobody likes listening to Tommy.
I'd be the same way.
Oh boy! All right, so we've got a slight lead here for Maldonado. That looked pretty tight too.
Oh, it pushed.
And it pushed.
That ball push.
It pushed. All right. So let's update this scoreboard here that we've got. This is 90, and this is 1.
Is Tommy's purple plugged? The one he's throwing right now?
I have no clue.
It looks like there's like a.
It could be.
It looks like it's plugged.
So we got 159 here in the 6th. All right, Tommy with a chance here to keep it within 10. Striking the 7th there from Maldi. Tommy doing his.
Hey, you guys got to get that YouTube TV to catch up a little bit.
Or you just pause your.
Yeah,
Pause
literally.
your TV for a couple seconds.
For 20 seconds, he's changing his tape.
Oh, is it that because it's easier for me to do that?
100%.
Yeah.
I can't tell it go faster. I can't say, hey, catch up to AJ's TV. I can't do that. But you could very easily hit that pause button and slow it down.
All right, I just paused it.
All right, Tommy is putting his hand in the ball right now.
Okay.
And Tommy.
Where did you pause it?
Tommy just threw it.
Yeah. Okay. He just threw it on this side too. Fine.
2 pin.
Good. Yep.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're caught up.
We're pretty good here.
You're welcome.
Tommy just threw it on the left lane, right? Is that what you're saying? He 2-pinned on the left lane?
Yeah.
Oh, they're still on the right lane.
Unbelievable. You guys are a frame ahead?
I'm not. I paused it. He just let it go on the left lane. I'll pause it there. Tell me when he lets go of it. Let's go of it.
All right. Well, all right. I just paused it. I know what Tommy does on the left lane.
Okay. You finished the whole frame?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. You guys are far ahead. I heard something about a 2-pin coming.
That's because I'm live. I got 80 inches of live TOC
You're
bowling.
paying for cable, bro. You're paying for cable. That's why. Who pays for cable anymore? No one.
I got 80 inches of live TOC bowling right now.
2 pins.
With the sound system and everything. Like, I had to turn the bass down so I could hear you guys when we started.
You're so considerate, bro. You're like the guy, bro. You're the
Such a
best.
nice gentleman.
You're the best, man. You're the freaking best. We don't deserve you. All right, I'm gonna pencil him in here for a spare, just because he's Tommy.
Hey, mate, you got to let me know when Tommy walks off the
All right,
approach.
he's walking off the approach right now.
On the left lane.
Yes.
All right.
All right, perfect.
All right, now I think we're pretty much caught up.
Okay, now that we've got all that settled here. All right, so we got a strike in the second.
Yeah, he allowed Maldi to stay. I mean, I see going back to like those guys wanting to beat him. Like, I think Maldi would just be. I mean, obviously he wants to win, but I think he would just be happy with getting through this first match and beating Tommy.
Oh, he shaped it. Oh, little 2-pin action there. All right. So.
I mean, it's like a weekly thing. I mean, when I'm home, like, I got to listen to Dakota chirp every time he doubles in league. I mean, which isn't really that often, but I mean,
not that often.
like,
when he comes into the office, I'm like, how'd you bowl?
No,
like,
Mondays I strike. No, Mondays
the decibel level doesn't change if we're like a pair away or we're 8 pairs away. The decibel level never changes.
I think it's just always relative to where you are. So if you're close, he comes it down. But if you're farther away,
oh no,
yeah,
it's always yelling.
I think he just likes you.
Brian Thompson and I are always yelling at AJ.
Always.
All right, here we go. 9th frame here. Maldi still with the 11-pin lead.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Teeter totter.
That was something. 198.
This is going to be an exciting 9th and 10th frame.
Yeah,
That went from
It is.
disaster to he almost hit the 10 out.
It wanted to get over there.
Yeah, it was trying to get over there. Oh, that's a miss.
Uh-oh. We've got a first
Oh, no.
pair of the telecast. 207 here in the 9th. Tommy Jones all of a sudden with the advantage by not much, fellas. He's got an 11-pin advantage here going into. So let me see here. How many missed spares so far? We've got 1 missed spare in this match.
We'll see if the tape job pays off here.
Let's see. I always. Let's see what he does.
Pretty good.
It's got a hook. Oh, and it just sucks up there perfectly for Thomas. All right. So
I think you guys are a little bit ahead of me now. This is some, man.
It's the problems of cable, bro.
No, it's not. I was perfectly fine. It was on time. All good.
We got Tammy in here saying paying for cable is cool. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Don't reaffirm
Yes, it is.
DJ's
Listen,
behavior, okay?
I have it all. I have it all.
Do you have a house phone as well?
I do not have a house phone. There's no need for that anymore. Like that is the one thing that
an AOL email address.
Yeah, AOL email. You have the house phone.
I'm pretty sure my parents still have their house phone. I don't know if it ever works, but they still have it.
That's hilarious. All right, Tommy, stuff it in there.
Oh!
F.
Oh! That's okay. That hit might fry me out more than like stone 9ing, stone 8ing, wrap 10. Like that hit right there is the one that like just grinds my gears.
Yeah.
You know?
I hate that hit, but I also hate that hit like even more when the 10 pin gets like messenger, like tomahawk messenger the 10.
Scouted out.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
also-
like there's no
especially
that
when
hit
you're on a strike.
fries me out. Fries me out.
When you're so
Everything
close-
is going that way.
Yeah, and when you're so close to throwing a double, which is huge, obviously, all the
Yeah.
time. I mean, to be that close and for it to not strike is freaking brutal.
Oh, I hate it.
All right, Tommy can make this spare.
Oh my!
Oh, wow.
Are you kidding me right now?
2 missed spares in the first match, fellas.
Oh,
2 missed
I think
spares.
Tom Clark was wrong.
Are you kidding me right now?
Done. All right, forces Maldi to show up and make his spare.
Like I don't think I've ever seen Tommy do that. Like when he has a chance to win a match.
No, he doesn't do that. He's
Here comes the big 4.
All right, he needs a mark here. Can Maldi do it to lock it up?
I mean, he's throwing urethane.
Whoa!
What?
That ball went straight.
What is happening? What is happening?
Wow.
What is
Watch it. I have a prediction. He's going to throw the 2 pin around the 10. He's going to throw the two around the 10.
Does he make it for the win?
No, he got 2. He got 2.
He got 2.
He
So
just threw it. Like he wasn't even concerned about. Like Maldi, take your time. Like try and make that, man.
Make it. No, he needs
I will-
to go to roll.
yeah.
If he gets 1, he loses. Oh my
Yeah. See,
God.
Maldi. Aaron, hold on. I'm gonna let everybody know. Okay, Maldi liked that one. I knew.
Oh
You
my
guys were like going off. You guys were going crazy and whatnot. But when I watched this ball go through the middle of the lane, like it had no chance of hooking because that's where all the oil got built up in this pattern. And they're throwing urethane. So he did that like it's like a little inside out deal, so where it caught all of that, and it had no chance of getting up the hill.
It's smart for Tommy to pick the right lane as Maldi just.
yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, yeah.
100%. So that's where he just struck.
Yeah, that was the lane that he struck.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Uh-oh, he's looking down lane.
He's looking at somebody.
Something happened.
Somebody.
Like Tommy doesn't get distracted very much.
What is going on?
I will say that Tommy doesn't get distracted very much.
What is going on, folks?
Just throw it the head pin. Just throw it the head pin.
What's that?
Just throw it at the head pin.
7's not a guarantee if you just throw it at the head pin. Molly
Like,
doesn't
what if-
exactly fire it.
What if he gets
I
five?
guess so.
There is a big chance of that happening.
Ah, my God.
Like pro washout. I mean,
Just like that. Oh.
are you kidding me?
What is going on right now? Oh my God, this is madness. This is absolutely, yeah, you can tell Tommy's not happy about something there.
No,
All
he's
right,
pointing
so
at
the
somebody.
winner of the first match here, Sean Maldonado.
All right.
Go ahead and
So because I drove straight through, I didn't even stop and get gas on my way. Like my car doesn't even have a thing that says you have this many miles left. It just says low. And I didn't stop. I went straight 5.5 hours. I booked it.
Perfect.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay, go
All
ahead.
right.
Take this time.
All right.
We're gonna go in and we're gonna update the amount of the answers for the first two questions for PBA.
I'll give you guys something to look at.
So
It can't be a title, is it?
What's that?
You said you were going to give us something to look at. It can't be a trophy. Oh, it is a trophy.
Hey, Dakota, see, like we win things when we leave high school. Like I know you peaked in high school, but like I mean, like if the fact that you just keep using that, I can go get the cup. You want me to go get the cup?
Let me call Jesus real quick, and we'll talk to him.
Yeah. You bring up the high school, man. I mean, God, that was, I know like you just graduated high school a couple of years ago, but I mean, sheesh, bro.
Who will win the first match? The answer is Sean Maldonado. Let's update this and let's see that updated leaderboard here for the PBA Pick'em. Standings are updated. There's a lot of people playing, so it's hard to see, but We still got some people with a chance at the jackpot prize. Now I got to upload the answer to the second question here. How many strikes will be thrown in match number 1? The correct answer was 12. So I'm typing in 12 here. Let's update this now. We've got, let's go back to the events here. So my picks, let's look at the current leaderboard. Updated in real time. We've got a lot of people with
Still alive.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 people alive after the first 2 questions with a chance at the jackpot prize of $10,000. But we really have one less because guess who? Guess who is one of those eligible people? It's none other than our own Mike Stout. Stout was the correct guess for the first 2 questions.
So that makes 16 people.
Yes. Let's see here. We got a lot of exciting stuff going on, folks. We're staring at AJ's beautiful gray wall. Love the gray wall. Very, very nice. Looks great. Next match, guys, we've got Sean Maldonado versus Sean Rash, a battle of the Seans. Dakota, who do you think is going to come out on top of this match?
Rash.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Bold call, Dakota. So let me type in here, Sean.
Because now I didn't watch any of the tournament, but now Maldonado's got to get in reactive. I'm guessing Sean is already in reactive. He's
Sean's typing it straight up like 12.
He's
And he's going to have all that push down lane to give him some hold.
He's probably going to be throwing a bigger ball up.
All right. And
12,
we've got to hear, folks, see what other questions we've got related to this match coming up. We've got what will happen in the first frame of the second stepladder match. So right here, it's Maldonado versus Rash. Benji, what do you think is going to happen first frame here?
I think it's going to be an open frame.
Open frame. Bold call, Dakota.
Yeah.
What's going to happen the first frame here?
Stone 9.
Yeah, is it going to make it? Is it going to be a spare? Is it going to be an open?
Make.
All right. So
Spare.
we got a spare there for Dakota. Open frame. I think it's going to be a strike. We got a little bit of everything here going on. So let's go ahead and we'll get that uploaded. If you guys haven't checked it out already, go ahead, pbapick'em.com. You guys can check out the action, sign up, register. So next week during the doubles championship show, you guys can have a chance to win up to $10,000, the jackpot prize, the grand prize. And even if you don't win the jackpot prize, still have an opportunity to win some really cool prizes from us and from Bolero. Here's the prize breakdown for this week's event. The jackpot prize, like we said, up to $10,000. For anybody that gets the questions answered correctly, and if we have more than one person that answers all the questions correctly, then they will split the jackpot prize. The second tier prize, other than the jackpot prize, finishers 1 through 10, they will get a Royal Flush backpack from Strikeforce. Benji, go grab that off the wall. Be careful with you, Mike. Grab that off the wall so we can show the folks what we've got, what we're giving away this week. And then finishers 11 through, that says 50. I got to change that. My apologies, folks. That's actually, these numbers are incorrect. I have to make that update. It's a good thing that we're learning on the go here, but Benji has got the backpack here. Let me go ahead and let me update this. It's finishers 1 through 5. 5 winners will win the backpack, and then finishers 6 through 10 will get a free game at their local Bolero Center. So let's go ahead. Let's update that. That was an error. Our apology, folks. But now, if we refresh this page, it's all good to go. And we've got the prizes updated. And then we've also got prizes that will be given out for the season leaderboard. You'll accumulate points throughout the season. And then it will lead you to a standings list that will potentially put you in one of these categories to win a lot of really cool stuff. So make sure you guys go to pbapick'em.com, get your picks in next week. Once the next contest is live, it'll be live before the show, and you'll have up until 10 minutes before the show to get your picks in. So, fellas, I got to get this down now. Hide that And then
Just blocking me.
what's that?
So it's just blocking my entire face. Which
You
is
know,
fine,
we've
'cause
never.
I know it's a lot of people that
You
don't
know
want to see
what,
my
Dakota? We've never done this 3-window layout here. So for this next match, Dakota, don't you worry, my guy. I am going to adjust it so you are no longer blocked, my friend. Because I don't want it. And as soon as I saw it, I said, you know what? That really sucks. So let's go ahead and let's change Sean. Maldonado. Bam. Get these graphics going for you guys so you can understand what we're talking about and what we're doing here. Let's move this position.
Ryan McDaniel with a nice comment of my name with an exclamation point. Hello, Rymac.
It seems like you got some fans, Dak.
Oh, dude, I know. I mean, I've got so many fans. It's actually pretty crazy.
Yeah, what their fans are before, I'm not really sure, but they're fans. They're fans.
They're fans of my constant gambling losses.
Has this been a rough weekend for you, Dak?
No, hey, my guy Daniel Berger. I bet him on Tuesday to win the golf, and he's up on second by 6 strokes. So right now we're doing all right.
All right.
It's about time a golf bet goes my way.
Yeah, you've been. What was it? The last time we were here, you needed Speed to come through, and he did it. Dakota's gone. It's just me and you now, Benji. Benji, who do you think is going to win this match?
So I gotta say, after what I saw, Sean Rash had a really good chance, especially because he just got like some practice shots. So I think that's an advantage.
You got freaking booted, man.
Not sure. I know.
Welcome
I
back.
talked about my one gambling win, and nope, can't talk about it anymore.
Can't talk about that. You can only talk about your losses. You can only talk about your losses. Let's go ahead and let's get this next overlay up here, Dakota. Or did you do that just so you wouldn't be blocked anymore?
No.
But it's okay because nobody's going to be blocked anymore with magical work that we've got going up on here. Very high tech, very, very, very impressive. Let's see. And you're still blocked a little bit, but you're blocked less, my friend.
I appreciate that so much.
Well, we're here to make you happy. So we've got a lot of things to keep track of here, as we mentioned earlier. But we have the first 2 questions for the PBA Pick'em settled, and the answers are uploaded. The leaderboard is updated live right now, guys. So if you have submitted your questions, go to the My Picks page on PBAPick'em.com, and you guys can see where you are at in the standings. And, we'll see how everything unfolds. We already got some people with a couple of correct answers, and it would be impressive to see how many somebody can get right. And maybe we can give away 10 Gs today. And I did
Straight cash, homie.
I spoke with upper management here at KR Strikeforce, and they did agree that the 10 Gs would come out of Dakota's paycheck. So it won't come out of the marketing budget. It will only come out of Dakota's paycheck.
That's a pretty good option.
And they offered Dakota they'll spread it out over the course of a year. So it'll just come out small amounts out of every paycheck. But you won't notice it because you're big time, bro. You're big time, man. So you won't even notice it.
You're right. Yeah.
With all those gambling winnings, bro.
Oh yeah.
You'll be fine. You'll be good, man. Got a lot of people hanging out. I think he
is taking a nap.
Honestly, he might be. He really might be, because either that, or he's changing, or he's making a sandwich, or he's doing something. I don't know where he's at. But he gone.
He did say he was going to the bathroom. So
He did. Good afternoon to everybody. It's about time. I think we're going to fire up here, get ready for this match. This is really exciting. I mean, we got some really, really exciting stuff going down here. Whew. All right. Match number 2 about to get underway here. We've got our scoreboard. Can't believe the first match ended in a tie.
And what a tie.
What a tie.
Yeah, that was.
It looked like 5 games through. It looked like the score was going to be a combined 570 or higher. And then all of a sudden, there was 2-2 to 2-2. We've also got question question number, let me see here. Question, where's the old one?
I'm back.
He's back.
Welcome back.
Question number 6 on the PBA Pick'em this week. Will there be a game bowled over 259 during the step ladder? 2 games in, the answer is no. I thought 5 frames in there was going to be a lockjaw, but now it went south really quick. Just goes to show you how it can go south quick. And good prediction. Forget which one of you guys said it, but into the reactive Maldonado goes here with that Black Widow ghost ball.
Ooh.
Mixes them up. First strike.
Not bad. It's a good move.
Well,
Like I said, I didn't know how long that urethane look was going to last, but
now I'm expecting Sean to be piping this up like 12, rolling it, and using all that urethane shim.
yeah, he stayed pretty far right for all 8 games of match play. That last round of match play, when I got there, it was like game 5, I'd say, and from game 5 to game 8, like I didn't see him move. His ball never crossed left of like 18, 17, maybe. Like he was right, and he was giving it the tumble heater.
Yeah, I mean it's impressive here. So we have another answer there to our other question. What will happen in the first frame there in the second step ladder match? And that answer is a strike. So we've got definite answers so far to 3 questions. Let's get back here to the scoreboard. Sean Rash. No, he's hooking it more than anticipated.
Wow.
Hooking it more than anticipated, which is pretty, I think, pretty interesting. What do you guys think about that?
Well, I think the ball didn't look very good. I just
It's kind of
thought,
wiggled.
yeah.
What in-depth insight did Ben that was, just a barn burner of
It
an
didn't look great. Now I think maybe he's gonna have to make a boot.
That is hilarious. All right, I'm going to go in here and update the answer to that question. What will happen in the first frame of the second step ladder match? And
Take that, Benji.
Oh well, that one's much better.
Wrapping it out.
Yeah. Was that one better for you, Benji?
Yeah, I think so. But he threw it slower this time, so it gave it actually more chance to the ball to hook. So
Yeah. I'm pretty surprised at how far left he is. Like I thought he was going to be a little straighter and using the shim, but I think maybe he wanted to go left a little bit because Maldi moved in away from it, and maybe just try and just use the friction and use the urethane as shim.
yeah, we got. I mean, we're starting off hot, just like we did last match here.
2-team.
4 strike. It'll be interesting to see if it goes south from here, how the lanes transition. And this is, AJ, you can speak about this. Sometimes it's really weird with how like television shows work. Sometimes the events will be high scoring all week, and then you get to the TV shows, and the lanes just transition, become really weird, and they become low scoring. And sometimes it's the opposite, where they're low scoring during the week, and you get to the TV show, and all of a sudden they become high scoring.
Yeah.
So, I mean, why does that happen for anybody that's at home maybe wondering why that is?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of different reasons. Like guys are trying to get lined up as quick as they can for the shows, and they're trying to find something that they feel like they can stick with and strike as many times as possible. The lanes do tend to play tighter with the blue oil. And the lights, having the lights on the lane allows the oil to move around. It's like kind of stays, it stays kind of on the surface a little bit easier and can move around. Versus like during the week when, the lanes, we don't have any of that. There's no blue dye. There's no lights or anything. It's just bowling. So, It also depends on who's bowling on the show as well. Like, what guys are playing where with what equipment. There's a lot more traffic during the week, so the lanes transition differently. And it creates spots, for guys to throw to the friction. It, makes them a little bit easier as the day goes on. So there's a lot of different factors that play into that. I mean, sometimes, look at that, like the U.S. Open. They used a pair for the show that was never used in competition.
Right.
So that also plays a factor into it as well.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it definitely all makes sense. But bowling's one of those weird sports where there's never any real definite answers. It's always gray. And now we see, what is that? So Maldi left at 2-8-10. He left at 2-10 in the roll off. Tommy left at 2-10 in the 2-4-10 in the roll off. Maldi also left at 2-4-10 in the 10th frame, right? Did I count that one twice?
Maybe.
No.
Maldi
2-10 in the roll off. He 2-4-10 in the 10th.
Tommy 2-10 in the roll off.
Tommy 2-4-10 in the roll off.
And then Maldi 2-8-10s there. That's 4. And then Sean just 2-8-10s. That's 5 2-10 combination spares that have been left already.
But
that's crazy.
But Maldi and Sean 2-8-10 on the left lane, whereas the 2-10s and the 2-4-10s in the previous match were on the right lane.
Interesting insight. These lanes are going to be nasty.
Yeah.
I think Maldonado missed left on the left lane and Rash missed right on the left.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
It's almost like they're just getting clipped.
They look just disgusting.
And
Maldi.
And I think everybody's starting to see a little bit like what urethane can do. Like sometimes when guys throw urethane, it actually helps some patterns. Like when we bowl on shorter stuff, it actually helps the pattern and makes them a little easier because it drags some of the oil down and creates a little shim when you've already got friction to the right. Well, now I think people are starting to see when you throw urethane, like it can screw up a pair of lanes. Like it's not advantageous most of the time to throw it. And I think they're starting to see a little bit of that because Maldi was afraid of the 2-8-10, and so he went back to the right lane and felt like he was going to use some of that shim, and it hooked.
He moved in there on that shot.
Oh, yeah. He made it.
Slow wheeled that one. It looked like a lot more. That shot right there definitely looked like he got in. Slow wheeled.
Yeah, that was further left at the arrows.
For sure. He was definitely deeper. And I think, AJ, you called it very well, at least how it's shaping up right now. That's KP right there, right? I mean, if he can get in and slow wheel that thing, I mean, it's going to be dangerous. It's going to be dangerous for everybody.
Maldi just showed it in that shot.
Yeah, I mean,
he went a little further left. He slowed down. He wrapped his hand around it and got it right, and it caught. It caught and did the right thing. So I like.
You know what it seems like? It seems like you guys like. Sean is in that in between zone. It seems like he's not far right enough to where like he's on top of the friction, but when he's obviously not in the right zone. I think Maldi. I think Maldi made the right choice by moving in there, and I think I wouldn't be surprised if we see Sean do the same and try to jump over all of that, the puddle of oil there in the middle and try to open it up and slow it down a little bit.
Yeah.
That last one that Rash threw, it almost looked like it just spun out. Like it started to hook and then it hit the urethane carry down and
For all those people wondering, you can't miss spares if you leave splits. Can't miss spares if you leave splits.
That is
another burner, Barber. Really appreciate that.
Yes, brilliant insight coming from Strikeforce HQ today.
Ball looked bad. Can't miss a spare if you leave a split.
Ooh, see? But he shaped that one more.
That one he shaped a little bit. Looked like he threw a little slower and shaped it.
Yeah, so it seems like, honestly, those other shots where he 2-10s, he kept it more in front of him and then sat in that urethane carry down for a little bit longer, as opposed to that shot where he shaped it a little bit more. Even though it was way farther right, it didn't stay in that carry down as long. So
yeah.
This is 93. All right, so far here we're just about tied We've got Maldonado with a max score potential of 255 and Rash with a max score potential of 243. But if they both just strike spare out here, it's a 2-pin game. So we got a really close match, a good match here. We got a question coming in here. AJ, I'll throw it to you first. What line do you think Dom will be playing?
I think just based on what I watched a little bit of him the last few games, I think he's going to try and be he'll definitely be a little further left. I don't think he'll be able to get as far left as KP, because I think KP can gear down a little bit and really soften up and wrap his hand around it a little bit better. So I think Dom will be a little bit further right of him, but I think that idea of being a little further left, throwing it a little slower and shaping it, I think is gonna be the picture going forward. Just a matter of what ball he'll use. They've got 7 brands to use, so I'm not quite sure really what he'll end up doing.
A lot of potential rocks to use. PBA Pick'em update here with that answer of a strike for the question of what will happen in the first frame of the second match. We've got still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 people still in the mix with a perfect score for 3 questions. It'll be interesting to see how many people we get that keep up their pace. It looks like we're losing a couple people. It was a little bit of an easier question, only 3 answer choices. You had a 33% chance.
Yeah.
Right?
So
where it's going to really start to get difficult now is with these couple of questions that are coming up. The ones that are asking for maybe more specific answers. What's the overall average going to be? How many spares are going to be missed throughout the entire finals? What's the margin of victory going to be like? How many strikes? We got some challenging questions that are coming up for sure. So we'll see who can keep the streak going and stay alive.
So, I have a question.
Answer.
Is the Pick'em thing, the 10,000 winner, is that getting paid out after this show?
No, it's great question here. Dakota is made of money, so he could pay it out every week if he wanted to.
I mean, Dakota's made of money if you ask Dakota.
That's true. But right here, we've got the prize breakdown for PBA Pick'em this week. And in order to win that jackpot prize, you have to get all of the questions correct in order to win that $10,000 prize. Similar to all the other Pick'ems in the world, where you get the jackpot prize, the massive $10,000 or greater prize for getting all the questions correct. But what we are going to do moving forward is we're going to have contests for every event. We're going to have contests for the doubles championship next weekend. We're going to have contests for all the animal patterns. We're going to have contests for the world championship. So we're going to just keep firing away. And then, eventually we hope to be able to do contests for every single qualifying block. So we can give out prizes literally daily. We can really step it up. So we thank everybody for their support. Go out, check out pbapick'em.com. Maldi with the
Oh, he almost got that to shim.
He almost got it, which would be dangerous. Certainly would be dangerous. That one looked a little bit tighter than the one on the left lane. The left lane, when he got in there, it looked like he shaped it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just my eye.
Yeah, he definitely was trying to test out the shim on that lane.
For sure. All right, guys, we got a 2-pin match. Let's go around the room. Benji, you start. Who's going to win this match, given where we are right now and what the guys are doing?
I honestly think that Sean has a better look, but especially on the left lane. So I think if he can get the confidence here and he can throw a very good shot on the next one, he'll be all set up.
All right.
So you didn't like the ball the first frame, but now you think he's got the better look.
I was waiting for someone to say it.
No.
He
Oh no, I know.
He's got a better look. He moved in.
Just sending shots.
He's got a better look. Well, and I gotta say, the one that I didn't like, it was Sean Rash, and I said that Sean Maldonado is the one that's gonna take it.
Oh, that's right. He said Sean. We got two
Sean.
Seans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
went for
It does.
Maldonado.
You got to say Sean spelled the right way or
Ooh,
S-E-A-N.
now we're getting into throwing jabs here.
I can say that because my dad's name is Sean and he spells it the right way.
Oh,
The bird dog.
Did you see that? That
Yeah.
was monster.
I was gonna say I liked Rash's chance because when he made the move on the left lane after he 2-8-10 and shaped it a little bit and the ball did the right thing. And I think since he saw that going forward, I think he's gonna feel a little bit more comfortable doing that. Now if Maldy's ball would have shimmed on the last one, like if he'd have seen that, I think Rash would have been a little bit of a trouble.
You know what's crazy is, like we're talking about this match, and now my mind automatically goes to the next match and matches beyond, and think, Rash is way farther right with Dom coming up and KP. Can Rash stay that far right? Can he stay, throwing it out to 5 when all the other guys are going to be in there wheeling and dealing? Or is Rash going to eventually come to that moment where he has to make that big jump in to get over all of the lane play and try to get into some fresh oil?
I think Sean can stay firm enough that he won't have to feel like he's got to go as far left. Like he may have to for sure.
And
I mean, of course, I say he shaped one and then he.
Oh no! So
That was a pretty good shot too.
Yeah, that was close. Like
I feel like I have this weird feeling he's going to make this. He's going to throw it 100, and the pins are going to bounce. I got this really weird feeling. I mean, I just have this. I mean, I'm probably wrong. Obviously, 98% of the time I'm going to be wrong, but
You wrong.
tried.
yeah.
you
Right.
You wrong.
Psych.
Yeah, I didn't. See, I think it's playing into the guys getting a little further left and slowing it down, shaping it a little bit.
This shot here is huge. If he can get the double here, I think Maldy's going to come out with the win. He got it. He's got to get it to do the right thing here on the right.
This is his like tough lane for him.
For sure. Oh,
Oh,
he got the light.
What?
He got the light.
See, I thought he threw it slow enough and got it right enough that it was going to catch and go through him, but like it caught the spot that they 210 and 2410 on, and I mean, thank God he threw it slow enough because it caught just enough to mix him up. But
Yep.
I didn't think it was even going to slip past it like it did.
That was crazy. All right, now he's got to take advantage of that, and he's got to triple up here. So
Yeah, he's got to get one on the good lane.
Oh, that's left. It's left.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous, folks. That is dangerous. Now,
Let's find it
I'm gonna
close.
say never, because we know what happened in a match earlier this season with Rash on television where it looked like it was done going into into the 10th frame. But Maldonado, if Rash strikes out, that's left.
Oh wow.
But that lane
Just pushes.
just way tighter.
He didn't waste any time. But if Rash strikes out, he still forces Maldonado to show up and mark in the 10th frame. And we know what happened the last time that he had to do that.
he's got a mark on the lane that he doesn't like.
And it's not on his great lane. He threw a messenger. I got to say, messengers, they're great. My favorite is when the tip of the top of the head pin is what goes into the 10. Not like when the body of the head pin hits the 10, but when it comes flying across in the head of the 10 pin.
You want to know what I like? When it takes it out in the air.
Oh yeah, like like a kamikaze.
Oh, just straight off the wall in the air.
Yep.
Like no doubter.
All right, folks. Well, that's gonna do it. Match is over now.
The 16-1 Sean Maldonado. Moving on.
16-1 Sean Maldonado. We've got the spare there from Sean Rash.
See, this is what I thought Sean was going to do to start the match. He was going to throw a bigger ball like a gem.
Yep.
In the oil and just trap it.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he could have been a little further right and just laid it right up against it.
Instead rolled it. That's his A game.
We're going to see some ball changes here from Maldi. Oh, he's going to that Obsession Tour, a little bit smoother ball than that Black Widow Ghost. We'll see what implications that has. Oh, he kept it in the oil a little bit more. Close. That was close.
He threw a different ball.
Yeah. He threw an Obsession Tour on that one. 170. All right. Back-to-back 2-team games going to be enough to win. Fonzie makes the spare. All right, folks, another match with no spares missed, or I shouldn't say another match with no spares missed, a match with no spares missed. And they're going to cut away from it here, so we're going to have to figure out what Maldonado does here in the fill so we can accurately update our scores. But so far, again, guys, we've got a couple questions left still that will need to wait around for the answers here. So so far right now, 2-team, and 180, and then another 2-team game, but we just don't know what he finishes with. We'll have to await the telecast coming back here from commercial break. But 216 plus 216 plus 187. So without Maldonado's game there, so far the average for all games bowled on the telecast today is 206.3. So really, really close. That should be 206 to 210. I hope that's what it's listed as on the website. Let's double check real quick.
Matt, here's something for you.
Oh, yeah?
Look what I'm drinking.
Water.
You okay?
No.
Water. Dude,
You're drinking that because you're not feeling okay? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
not the usual.
There's a reason why I'm here.
Not the usual Sunday beverage. All right, we got to update here this little tiny graphic that we got on the screen. We've got to pull up match number 3. And we've got Sean Maldonado moving on. All right, guys, who do you guys got going into this game?
I've seen Dom do it way more. I think. I don't think there's one lane to figure out more than the other. I think they're fairly close because they both seem to have that spot down lane. So I'm going with Dom. I'm going Dom. I've seen him do it too many times.
Yeah, I mean, who could forget Dom's performance on that U.S. Open show a couple of years ago where he barely got the W. But I mean, Dom's definitely got more and more television experience for sure. So he's got that advantage going into the match without.
Oh, Maldi's bowling good right now, so I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta go with Maldi.
You got Maldi,
yeah,
huh?
I think so. I think he already knows what he needs to do in the pair. So
there's a big advantage if you get the momentum going.
Yeah,
you got to really get
for sure.
You know, I will say that it's not like he's bowling 270 every game. So does he really have all of that great of understanding of the lanes? That somebody you could make that argument, but I agree. I think Maldi's chances. He's obviously got the best idea of what the lanes are doing completely so far. So
yeah,
gotta like Maldi's chances.
Yeah.
Let's get this new graphic up here on the screen. Match number 3. Here we've got Mr. Maldonado attempting here to climb the ladder. Let's get our scoreboard here updated. Here we go, Sean Maldonado. Wow. AJ, you got anything else planned for this wonderful Sunday here?
Well, I'm gonna need to go and put some gasoline in my car. And then just cleaning up some stuff here at the house. Do some laundry. Maybe I might go over and see my niece and nephew. Hang out with them for a little bit.
All right.
But no, just do some stuff here, some laundry, and then tomorrow I'm gonna run a few errands. I got some things I got to take care of before I go up to Wisconsin, and then probably get some much needed practice in for the days that I'm home, and then I'm bowling league tomorrow night with everybody. Hopefully Dakota can show his beautiful face. Of course, every time I come home, the first time,
I will not be there.
but yeah, no, I haven't got a chance to bowl with my dad and Noble and Zika and all those guys. So it'll be fun. I haven't bowled league in a hot minute. I've been gone for a while. So.
All right. Well, we've got another question coming in here from earlier. Do you think there'll be a 300 game today?
No.
I will never make any guarantees, but you got to think that the way
I'm saying it and I'm sticking to it. No, I don't think anyone shoots 300 today.
He bowled 212. So we've got a final update here. 212 in match number 2 from Maldonado. 212 to 187 was the final.
It looks like he moved even farther left now.
I think that's the way he needs to go. I think you just got to get way in, create that angle through the front, and just
Prather is seeing this right now, and he is just so excited.
I told y'all. I watched him do it in that round when guys weren't really shooting that big a score. I mean, there was a couple of big scores, but he bowled 280 game 7 of match play, and he was left soft wheeling, but he was he was cramming on it.
Yeah. Well, we will have to wait and see. So far, no games over 259 bowled in the step ladder. And we've got a lot of stuff here. Depending on this final match, the match after this. A lot of these questions for PBA Pick'em. So it'll be exciting to see, and also interesting to see what Dom's strategy is here.
So you throwing a speed, the new Columbia ball?
It looks like it.
Yeah,
Interesting. We've got a little bit of a discretion here on PBA.
Just a little right.
PBA Tour page says that Maldonado bowled 214. On the TV, it said 212. We'll have to figure out what the actual result was, but we'll have to.
Is it important?
It is, because there is a question that is, what is the overall average on the show?
Oh, gotcha.
So we need to make sure we get that. It may not make a difference. 2 pins over the course of 5
games.
Yeah, exactly. But you never know. Crazier things have happened. There have been worse bad beats.
Yeah,
knows all about those bad beats.
Dakota knows all of them.
He knows all about those bad beats.
If I do not win the golf today, if Berger loses with a 6-shot lead, it's over for me.
Oh, come on, Kissiyama.
I think is he even up there?
That leg just doesn't
I
hook.
don't know. He was up there last time I looked. So
I think it may be interesting, but to me, it looks like Maldi's just got to be a little bit steeper on that right lane and get it to the friction a little bit quicker. Because when Rash got it to the right on that lane real quick, it hooked back.
Yeah.
But it looks like that lane's just way tighter in front of the pocket there. And I think that, it's got to get it to that friction to have any chance.
I just want to go on a limb and say that they had the PBA Tour average for the 93 point whatever percent for making a 7-pin. When I'm out there, it usually goes a little bit lower.
Most
Probably at 90% when I'm out there.
most makeable spares tend to drop percentage when you bowl tournaments. I'm just
Yeah, see, it seems like, and it's easier to say it here when you're watching, but it seems like the picture is pretty clear as to what needs to happen. And that's, you got to be steep with it through the front, get it to the friction, or else that's going to be what happens.
Yeah, like it just never had a chance. And it also looked like it was a little firm off his hand too.
For sure. For
what he's trying to, like, I say firm, but like firm for what he's trying to do.
Right. It's got trouble.
Oh,
Three,
got the east
but in
one.
an interesting way. So we got Maldonado here.
Dakota, I'm just letting you know that someone in the comments, I'm pretty sure someone you might know, that's super close to you. I would go out on a limb as to say like that you all might be in some kind of relationship that you need to work out. I don't know, but he wants to see the place that he's going to probably move into, I would assume. That's just
Virtual tour?
yeah.
Yeah, you guys want a virtual tour of my apartment?
I'm just if he does, can you get him to just get rid of it? It's already almost there. Like just
I've tried to tell him that he needs to shave it, but hey, he just wears a hat just like me. So
yeah.
I still haven't ever seen Dakota's hair. I've only seen him with a hat. I've never seen his hair. He's got hair.
wow.
Great news right here on the live stream.
I'm surprised nothing's done to it because even when he wears a hat, I mean, I'm not one to say much about it, but like it's like combed and like slicked over.
Well, after seeing the hair, I'm going to encourage you to put the hat back on. Put the hat back on. All right, Maldi. So now it says 214 on there. Correct score. We're going with 214 for the second match. Confirmed.
He moved right on the
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Trouble in the bubble,
He
folks.
just moved 5 right, at least 5 right.
Trouble in the bubble, folks. We got a little 8. That's another 210 combination, by the way. He's left 2 so far this game. We might get a good question would have been for Pick'em. How many 210 combination splits will be left on the show? Because we've got some real data that we could work with. 81. So
I think at this point, like I just don't think that's the ball. I think it's a ball.
you got to go to the stronger ball. It seems.
Yeah, I like what Maldi was doing, like when he was left and shaping it. But I think he's got to throw something that's got a little bit more teeth in it.
Yeah, and I think a little bit, maybe some more surface to it because if he's got something, that's got a little bit more grit to it, when he gets it in the oil like he did last shot on the left lane, it's got a chance. It's going to read, it's going to pick up.
Right.
But yeah, I'm with you, man. I mean, it's. I feel like you can only do the same thing in 2-8-10 so many times, and maybe his mentality is, look, I've won both matches with 2-team. Let me stick with it and grind it out.
Right.
If your opponent's got the front 4, that's a pretty hard mentality to have. You're already way behind in the match. I mean, you got to do something.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just getting to 5 frames in for both people, and he's down 56.
Wow.
God,
That was a weird messenger.
that was a weird messenger. But that right lane, I mean, it's tight.
Yeah.
That right lane is snug. It's got the front 5.
Zarumba said that he's just trying to go with the Don Barrett hairstyle. But Don is like probably 20 years older than Zarumba.
But
No, because
he can't use that because Dom actually is like he's got some, like it's like serious ball. Kyle has hair. It just stops halfway up his head.
Y'all are
Like,
Oh, I love that kid. He's so
By the
good.
way, remember before this match, we were all like, "No way,
No,
someone's going
300.
300. No way." Front six.
yeah, I know. Of course, I say that, and Dom, he leaves a flat 10 and a pin from out the back. I think someone from the back is from England and just sent one flying across.
Threw a random pin in there. All
Is,
right,
is
guys.
this if you shoot 300, you win?
Like, where'd that pin come from on that messenger? They just showed the replay. Like, where did it come from?
300 on a telecast, I think, gives you an automatic bonus of
Are-
something. But
But are they still doing the $1 million for a 300?
I believe
Wasn't that
so,
a
but
thing?
it's only for the title
Untitled.
match.
No, we're not. They're not doing it anymore.
I haven't heard anything about the $1 million 300.
Gotcha.
Interesting.
But
maybe
if-
they're not doing it.
If they were to, it would be in the title match.
Yeah. But I think there still is a 300 bonus for bowling it on TV.
I think it's like 10,000.
I think it's at that 10,000. I think that's right.
Guys, Dakota's frying, and I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure I know why. But
Golf related.
what are you frying about?
Daniel Berger is playing like your local 10 handicap hack right now.
I feel personally attacked.
Well, you have like a 30 handicap, so that's fine.
Prove it. Prove it in court.
Prove it.
Prove it. Oh boy. All right, guys.
We had a pretty fun story about that. One night when guys were finishing up bowling, and a couple of us were having a beverage in the bar at Riviera Lanes, the historic place that it is. And there was a guy in there that probably had a few too many, but he was going on and on about how he was like the world's greatest golfer, and nobody that was in that building could beat him at golf, and going on about this. And he was being loud. And I was sitting next to Ronnie Russell.
Right.
And I hear this I'm having a conversation. I hear it, and I stop the conversation, and I put my hand up. I go, ooh. I want to play, and I'll put all my money on this guy that I'm sitting next to right now. Because the fact that you're talking about this and saying this means that you probably can't play all that well, and he can. So can we make this happen?
I just wanna fast forward to the end of the story to know if you doubled up on your money or if you lost all your money.
Well, we're gonna find out when the weather gets nice.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
So the guy gave Ronnie his number, and they're gonna go play somewhere. Apparently this guy's a member at Firestone.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but apparently they're gonna play somewhere in Ohio because the guy doesn't want to leave Ohio. Weird, and play golf. And me and Smallwood both said that we were gonna bring a bucket of money and basically get rich.
Well, if you guys want, I will come and I'll bring the live streaming equipment and we can stream it. So
Perfect.
everybody can watch it.
Perfect, because that would make this guy even more nervous.
Yeah, Ronnie's used to the cameras. This guy's probably not.
Yeah, no. It was so funny to listen to him. He was calling guys. He went and watched the U.S. Senior Open, and he was calling some of the guys that were playing in that hacks. He was like, oh, I could beat these guys left and right, up and down the course for 56 holes. He's like, these guys are hacks. I'm like, I'm pretty sure anyone playing in the U.S. Senior Open, you don't have a chance against. But good job.
Hey,
and there's also the potential that this guy's a massive hustler, and this is all part of a scheme, and you guys are about to get smoked.
Hey, I like your optimism for this guy, but I'm pretty sure.
Saying, you never know. Maldy's in
What?
trouble. Maldy's got to do something. He's hanging by a thread right now.
Matt, what's the snack of choice?
We got a little Clementine action right now. I got 2 more in the bag, and I've also got a little bag of grapes going on. And I have my typical.
Green grapes, or what kind of grapes we got?
We got some red grapes going on.
See, I'm more of a frozen grapes person. I love me some frozen grapes.
I've never really done that.
Yeah, me neither.
I'll try.
Yeah, for sure.
They're good.
Frozen blueberries are good too.
Yes,
but that's just too healthy for me.
that is also true.
Oh my God.
I think
Go out on a limb and say that Maldi.
I would say at this point, like,
Coach.
I think Maldi's just going to try and, I think he pretty much seen the writing on the wall and just try and get out of the way. Unless Dom gets up and goes back-to-back 2-8-10s, because we've already seen it.
Yeah,
But I think he's just going to try and get out of the way and see if Dom can finish this one off. Because, I mean, he probably should, because I just got done saying I don't think anyone's going to shoot 300 on this show. So just go ahead, Dom. Just do it, please.
Let's do it, Dom.
Like, he's going to roll a 2-pin here, and then the next one he's going to trip 4, and it's going to be over.
He's acing this.
Oh, it's got a chance.
All right. Well, I mean, that was
All right.
God.
I'll give you
Oh,
that
my
one.
God.
That was-
Here we go.
all right.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
This
Here
is crazy.
Shot, Domsy. Good job.
It's crazy right now. He's going crazy. This boy going crazy right now. All right.
So you see that pink jersey in the back behind Dom's head?
Yep.
Name that bowler.
I didn't see it. I was
Walter Ray.
But is it Walter Ray, or is it someone wearing Walter Ray's jersey?
I think I
it's-
saw
I think it's
Walter before.
Yeah, I think it's Walter. That's pretty
You think
good.
Walter wore his? You think Walter actually wore his? Damn!
Oh, the pin move.
God. All right.
I could totally see Walter wearing his jersey to a TV show.
You think
kinda
Walter
like
wore?
you wearing your jersey to a KR Strikeforce.
Well, maybe if Dakota and Farber would get on there, would get on some business here, and make me a part of the KR team, and I could get one of those cool sweatshirts you guys are wearing.
Hey, look, man,
I wouldn't be wearing my
You
jersey.
don't have to be a staffer or part of a contract or anything to get one of our cool hoodies, AJ. I'll get you one. I'll go up there and I'll make it with my own 2 hands. I made all these legit, long time ago.
Yeah, he made these.
See, I believe that
High
if Dakota
quality.
would have said he would have got them made, I'm not so sure. I don't know.
All right.
He probably would have had that outsourced for someone.
If this was up to Dakota, these would have just been red sweatshirts. No logos, no nothing.
No, he probably would have said Barstool Gambling on there somewhere, or it probably would have had Gamblers Anonymous.
It had a QR code for his QR code
It would
for
have-
his Venmo account.
It would have had all,
the Venmo.
it would have had all my sponsors: FanDuel Sportsbook, DraftKings Sportsbook, Hollywood Aurora,
Can you
Grand
call
Victoria Elgin.
Can you call them your sponsors if you continuously just give them money?
They do. They
Yeah.
sponsor.
I think it's
Yeah, so
supposed to be the other way around.
we worked out a deal.
Oh,
So
okay.
I spend my money at their casinos, and they give me free rooms in Vegas.
Okay.
By the way, guys, we've got this is close. Don Barrett needs the first strike in the 10th frame here to get the score over 259. And that would give us another answer for our PBA pick'em questions here. Let's see.
Needs it. Needs it.
That's it. He gets it. He gets it. We got
I
another-
can't believe
Well, at least we
it.
got one thing.
I can't believe
I'm just glad that I
it.
didn't get proved wrong. I'm still
Not yet.
not yet. Not yet.
The answer is yes. There will be a game ball over 259. Don Barrett makes it happen. Tom Clark was right with the call. He said the smart play
Clark.
with the under.
You should have had the over/under on the pick'em with box.
Ooh, that's a good one. Will there be a ball?
Well, yeah, because Sean was on the show too.
Sean was
so-
on the show. He didn't block. I don't think he did it once.
He did. Oh, he did. He blocked
He did once.
once on the left lane.
You're right. You're right.
Dami is looking good.
So, did I hear correctly that if Dom wins today,
He gets the Triple Crown.
he gets the Triple Crown?
Correct.
Wow.
I think there's only 7 or 8 bowlers that have done that. I think.
It's not many.
279. One ring 10-pin away from perfection there, fellas. What a game. We're still correct.
Yep.
But we're going to have to await the final score here of Maldonado to see what he finishes with. This way we can confirm the score for the pick'em questions. But what we do know is there was another potentially. I don't know if Maldonado missed a spare there in that game, but so far that first match, that our first match was the only one with a missed spare, which is really incredible. So let's go ahead here. Let's go to the PBA pick'em board. Let's go to the questions, and let's fill in the answers. Will there be a game bowled over 259? Answer is yes. So let's enter this answer in here. Will there be a game over 259 bowled during the stepladder? Yes is the answer for that. Update it. Let's head to the leaderboard and see if we've got someone with perfection still. Let's go ahead. Check out the leaderboard here, fellas. Oh, we still got a number of people with a chance.
Wow.
Perfection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 people with a chance at perfection so far through the first 4 answers that we've put in. Pretty exciting stuff there. Dakota's definitely getting nervous that 10 G's is about to disappear from his paycheck. Wow, that's crazy. That is madness. But that's great. That's great. So which questions are we still waiting on an answer for? We're still waiting on an answer of what the average will be for all the games bowled throughout the step ladder. We're still waiting to see.
I feel like that's going to eliminate a lot of people.
Well, it's tricky. It's tricky for sure. Right now, without knowing what Maldonado bowled, finished with, he bowled 216, 214, 216, 187 plus 279 divided by the 5 games. So without Maldonado's game from that match right there, 222.4 is the average. I think that's pretty high. I don't know about you guys, but I'm curious to see how many of those people were picked that. We're also waiting on an answer for how many spares will be missed throughout the telecast. We're also waiting for an answer on what the margin of victory will be in the title match. We're going to be waiting here in the title match to see how many strikes are thrown. And then we're also going to be waiting to see who wins and who has what the winning score is. So we're still waiting on a lot of information here. Some difficult questions for sure, but we'll see. Dakota may be out 10 G's. Who knows?
One time.
Yeah, more than 10 G's when Daniel Berger doesn't make a putt.
Oh, man.
I'm in shambles right now.
It seems like it, buddy. That's a rough time. All right, folks. So let's see what we've got going on here. Sean Maldonado still waiting on his final score, but we got Don Barrett versus Chris Pratt. This is going to be a good title match. I can see it already. I can see it already here. But we know for a fact that the average is going to come down from that 222 number that I gave us because Maldonado was maxing out at 213 there. So that number is definitely going to come down, but it's going to be interesting to see how this shakes up.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty good match. I think Chris is going to get to do what he likes to do, what he had a lot of success with during the week and during match play.
201. We had an open frame in the 10th frame from Maldonado. I don't know how he got there, though.
I don't see like any big like runaway in this one. Like I think there's I think.
Oh, actually, it would have required.
I think it's going to be a good match. Like it's going to come down to the 9th and 10th frame.
I think so too. I'm interested to see happened. 183. We don't.
Hey, Dakota, the betting man, they just showed the odds, and at both players at minus 110.
So 201, 279.
That's interesting.
Got to try to figure out what the final score, what Maldonado did there in the fill, but we know what he bowled, and that was 201. So if we update the average there, 201 plus 279 plus 187 plus 214 plus 216 plus 216 equals divided by 6. 218.8 is the average
So far.
with 2 games left. So that would put the correct answer in the 216 to 220 category, which I feel like probably a lot of people selected. I feel like a lot of people probably chose that answer range. So
Yeah.
we'll see how that goes. We got a lot riding on this final match here. A lot. Obviously, the rest of what we don't know will be answered here in the final match. Got to try to find out here what Maldonado did in the fill ball. I'm gonna text somebody here that I know is on site. See if we can find out.
What ball Don was throwing?
No, what
What
he
the
did
actual
in
score?
What he did in the 10th frame, because potential open, missed spare, it all counts.
Oh, by the way, they were showing the guy Prather throwing warm-up shots, and I can confirm that it is in fact Walter Ray wearing his own jersey to the TV show.
That's
Yeah.
You and him have something in common.
Ooh,
I don't know if I like where this is going.
No, I'm just saying you're wearing your jersey to this.
Yeah, but
He's wearing a jersey to the show.
but he's not doing anything related to the show. Like, I'm actually talking about the show. There's a purpose for me to have it on. Would you like me to have done this in my Chicago Blackhawks sweatshirt? That's
No,
not.
because do not rep that team anymore.
I'm just saying.
We are so bad.
But it's okay because I'm still a fan no matter what.
Oh,
You,
for sure.
on the other hand, just
That's
pick
not true.
and choose when you're a fan.
That's so false.
All right. I'm ready to rock here for this title match. No commercial breaks. No waiting around. It's almost time.
I need to see if I have a snack.
Go
I need
waiting.
something.
Speaking of sports teams, Matt, what's up with Kendall Walker?
He gone. He
Put
gone.
on the bench. They traded for him, and then he's just done.
Well, they didn't trade for him. He was a free agent.
Oh,
So-
you're right. You're right. But, yeah.
Also, he was on a $9 million veteran contract, so very tradable contract, not expensive. So, RJ Barrett though with that 46 points. How about that?
I mean, if I were the Knicks and I wanted to sit somebody, it would be Julius Randle. But
Well, look, if we can, they're actually playing right now. I haven't looked at the score.
yeah, no, they're down 8.
Oh, damn it! How many points does RJ Barrett have?
12.
And what time?
Fournier has 14.
Is it halftime?
Just after half, they got 9 minutes in the third. Joel Embiid has 22.
Joel's probably killed.
Harden has a double-double already.
RJ?
No, Harden.
Oh, well, of
He's
course.
got 11 assists, 17 points. He's about to have a triple-double. He needs 5 more rebounds.
Here we go, folks. We've got the action is coming back here.
Hey, you guys want to see something kind of funny? So I showed you I had the Chris Paul trophy up here earlier. Do you want to see what I have of the first one that showed up to me?
Bummer, bro. Is there lives? Anybody know? Is there live scoring on PBA's website?
Showed up. I pulled it out of the box.
they supposed to, but
And
No
all
way.
this came out, and I was like, I think this is supposed to be attached to something. And then the rest of it was at the bottom, just broken.
That's hilarious.
Let's see if they show the scoreboard from last match. He either went 8 spare or 9 out.
Is that a muscle milk?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if they show the scoreboard from last
Need
match.
it.
Nope, it just says 201. Damn, we're in trouble here, boys. We don't know if he missed a spare or not. We got to figure this out. We'll get it figured out. All right. On to the first frame here in the title match.
Yeet. Pretty good.
That was really good.
Yikes. Let's see what KP's got. Let's see what KP has got in the bag. I'm trying to text another source here. See if we can get this answered.
Just text Walter. He probably knows. Oh, my. I think I'm a little ahead of you guys again.
Way to go, Dakota.
Hey, I got to check the golf, man. You know that.
Mm.
Tell me when Prather strikes.
Appreciate it. Good job.
Oh, the big wheel.
Dude,
Ooh.
I freaking called it.
Yeah.
Freaking called it. I knew
That was
exactly.
dirty.
Nobody else's ball did that down lane.
Is that a dark coat is he throwing?
I'm telling you right now, nobody else's ball did that down lane.
His ball did, though.
Dude, it's stupid when he can do that. Like, I want to do it. I've tried, and we did it in Dubai, for a little bit because he was trying to, like, teach us, but I can't slap the other side of my head like he does. So, it just, God, it's so good.
Nobody's
Like,
beating
nobody else
Wow.
did that down lane.
him.
Like,
So good.
It catches and gets back every time. So I don't know. If he sees that, my 300 prediction might be out of the books.
I mean, they both have.
Because if his ball is getting that far right and still catching and going to the pins like that, Dom's in trouble.
All right, so I've got the final here. Maldonado 8 spare in the filth of the game. So we can confirm no more missed spares so far. Dom Barrett.
Hey?
Trouble in the bubble.
Game over. Second frame, game over.
All right, well, let's not be a little overzealous, Dakota. Nobody's bowling you in the title match, so it's okay.
Okay, so far still throughout all the matches, only 2 spares missed. Only 2 spares missed. We got Dom Barrett making the spare there. Oh, I'm excited. I think it's just going to be a matter of carry this game, boys. I think it's going to be a matter of who can get the 10 pins and the 9 pins to fall. Prather's got some angle going through there. Remember that a couple of years ago in Detroit, he had he was creating that massive shape, and he left that like high flush 410 or something like that.
Yeah.
It was a 4-6.
It was
something weird, and he turned out. He's like, "What is that? What is that?" Dude, this is shaping up to be a great.
Yep.
Throw. All right. Oof, got a lot riding on this game here. Insert. We got to shift the cells down here. We got to do one more shift.
Oh, no.
It was in, yeah.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that bad. He got steep.
Yeah, I think
He got steep the ball into the lane like he didn't keep his hand under it as long as he did the first 2. So I think he got a little steep and didn't give the ball time to like really slow down and get back up the hill because it was on line.
Yeah, it was only like half a board off, which is pretty dang good.
Yeah, which Yeah, half a board. Your ball should still freaking strike. I'm sorry.
It should. All right, so slight edge here for KP. 29. 49, and we got 40.
See if he. I'll be able to tell if this one's good. Oh, bad angle.
Whee!
Oh, how does he not trip 4? He tripped 4. He trips a 4-pin more than anybody. Like, seriously.
Not this time. 68.
He did it like 3 shots in a row in this tournament when he won the last time.
All right. Good spare there.
Yeah, I'm loving Randy still living back in the old days. Come on, buddy. Get with the times. Yeah. There's Walter. Bright pink
There it is.
Yep.
in his mask. Oh, boy.
Wow.
Wow!
Oh.
I don't know. I just thought it was bad of his hand, but looked all right.
Well, I mean, from behind, it didn't look as bad as when they showed it in real time.
Yeah.
All right. So we got another strike there from Dami.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, all of his international titles. Yeah, guess which one doesn't count as a title? Fucking Korea. Cool. Sorry for my language.
That
But
was the greatest moment of all time. Oh, that was freaking great. Oh, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. Tommy taking the slight lead while PJ is on full tilt, folks.
Hey, just think if that title counted, you could have made the main field instead of having to bowl the PTQ to get into the
I think I'm
tournament.
aware of this, Dakota. Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Oh, that one was slower.
Oh,
Oh,
I said whoever can carry the 10 pins and the 9 pins, because he's creating some nasty.
I'm not. The only thing that I'm mad about it for the week is just the points. Like,
oh no, and it's funny because your dad and I talked about it on Monday.
yeah,
I don't think it's counting this as a major points is there's a lot of bowlers that don't have titles that are trying to get the points and they can't
right. And
they can't get any points because this is double and this is double, right?
Right. I would have the same opinion if I had 20 titles. And that opinion is that the TOC is national title holders and no PTQ. Those guys earn the right to bowl this event. You can give the major title, give the money, whatever you want to do for the tournament. That's fine. But the points can't be what they are.
For sure. No, and I totally agree with that.
They can't be weighted as much, and that I've been saying that for a while. I know there's some other guys that feel the same way. There's guys that are bowling that got to bowl in the main field that feel the same way. One of them is bowling in the title match right now that I had a conversation with.
Oh,
That's not good.
A missed spare.
KP,
to the count.
List, folks. So
come on, KP.
Another missed spare. So now we're at 3 missed spares here, folks. Still got a chance. By no means is he out of it, but he's gotta get locked in.
No, I mean he's not out of it.
Just gotta get.
But he's gonna need to get up here. He's gonna need to get up and throw a double here. Barring that, Dom gives him somewhat of breathing room, which, judging by his last 2 shots, I don't think he's given much. Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yikes.
Okay, well-
By the way, for everybody at home, this counts as a missed spare if he does not make this because the head pin is
It's
there.
up
It's
there.
not a
Yeah.
split.
So
That's a
I'm
high
kind of going through the playoffs, standings right now. There's a lot of guys that are up in the playoff standings that can't get points this week because obviously
Yep.
they don't have a title. It's just I don't know.
Oh, we
makes
made it. No miss
That
spare.
was fair.
No missed
That was-
spare there.
That was what we call, ladies and gentlemen, as textbook.
Textbook execution on that spare there. Woo! Heating up here, folks. Getting a little spicy. He's got a 18 or
But the one thing I will say though that I want people to pay attention to is that what he left, even though he made it, it brought him closer in count to Prather.
It's true.
That's important. Important.
Lanes are getting funky, folks.
So now even if Dom makes this, he's down in count.
He's going to have to double somewhere to lock KP out.
Correct. If Prather can get up and double here and make this a match, Prather has him in count.
Which is a lot bigger than I think most people realize.
Oh, 100%.
Can he make the spare?
Oh,
Oh!
What?
What the hell was that? What?
I'm getting one all day on that, by the way.
Okay. Now that is not textbook.
You got to feel like when that stuff. By the way, it was the pin out of the back. He probably would not have made that if the pin out of the back doesn't bounce out.
Oh, no.
6 pin
Oh, no.
was not making it.
That was 100% a Dakota Vostri one right off the front of it.
100%.
Oh.
Oh, that was so good.
Uh-oh.
That was so good.
Time is running out for Superman here. Woo.
It's getting closer. Like, Dom didn't throw it good on the right lane, and I think he thought he threw it good on the left lane, and it hooked. So this could end up getting good. I'm gonna need Prather to strike here. Come on, man. Come on, give it. Just float it real nice and through the middle. Just do it. Just do your little deal. Come on.
I'm on try mode. Pretty good. Oh, it turned.
Oh,
The 9-pin
no.
turned. The 9-pin turned. It literally spun around.
Uh-oh.
That was.
Running out of time
But-
here, guys.
That's what I mean. It's just the angle that he's playing, right? It's gonna happen.
Yeah, but I mean,
The flat 10, 9-pin look is.
The good news is what AJ talked about before is that still close. He still has the somewhat of an advantage in the count and the fact that if
not now.
but if Dom goes up there and gets 7 and an open frame with low count on the first ball is a game changer right here. And he just got 5.
That was pretty good.
That was huge.
A little mixture. That one was a little closer to the last one that was flush. It was not so much closer to the one that got 6. 5.
So he threw the last one, hooked pretty much immediately, right? I mean, it was pretty online. Yeah, when he 3-6-10 on this lane. I wonder what his move is.
I don't know. I think he's got to make a move, but
For sure.
I also think he tried to catch it too because of the one he airmailed in the last lane.
There's that hit.
Oh. Well, it's not over.
There's that hit.
Did you guys see that one? Like when it hooked and got to the pins, it hooked
Stop.
and then went dead and then went straight forward. Like it didn't keep going.
Like it's like he tried to roll it a little bit more on that one.
Yeah, whereas like Prather's when it gets there and starts to hook, like it keeps going through the pins in the direction that it's rolling. Like Dom's got there hooked and just kind of stopped, kind of like what Barnes was so good at for those years. Like we're doing his little hook stop deal.
For sure. So he's got 152, 172. All right. Well, if Chris can strike out here, we've got a potential for a roll-off, guys, or we've got potential for a dramatic finish. If Prather can strike out for 212, Barrett's got a double in the 10 to win.
Needs them all.
He would need a strike on the first ball. He needs them all.
That's not good.
Wow.
GG.
Well, it's still, if he makes this and he strikes out, still forces him to show up and mark at least in the 10th frame, which isn't a given.
Yikes.
And he missed it. That's another missed spare for the program, folks. This match is over. All right, let's start filling out some answers here. That's another missed spare for Chris Prater.
Wow.
Of course. Those ones always strike.
Of course. Strike is still big. Everything counts.
I know Prater goes straight at the 2-8 a lot. And like I tell him all the time, like I don't know anyone that
there's so much more margin of miss, right?
Yeah, I just like I don't know how he does it. And I told him all the time, like I don't know how you do it, man. Like, and it brings the chop into place so much. Like it just did it. Especially like with the way the lanes are, like I just don't know why you don't hook at it and then just try and throw all three and force Dom to show up. Because if Dom opens, oh,
that could be huge for the pick'em right there. With the triple in the 10th, that's an extra strike added to the total. So far, we've got 10 strikes throughout the match. That could make the difference between 10 Gs and no Gs. Oh, and Dom just throws it, gets it out in the lane.
He did it.
And he
That's
did
pretty
it.
cool.
He did it. All right, 191. He did it, folks. He did it. Let's go ahead and let's get some scores added in. Is he going to make this? This is also big for him. He made it.
He made it.
All right, 9 spare.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's fantastic. He gets 9, so that gives him 210.
that's pretty cool.
That's
awesome.
great.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. Good for Dom Barrett. Good for Dom Barrett. All right, folks. So Dom did not strike there in the 10th frame. Oh, I had this here. 1, 1, 1. So that gives us 10 strikes is the correct answer. We got a lot of information to fill out here. Dom Barrett is your champion.
Good for Dom.
What will be the winning score? Dom bowled 210. 210 is the correct score for the winning score in the title match. Chris Prater, bowled 188. So let's go through here. Chris Prater, 188. Dom Barrett, 210. Margin of victory is 22 pins. So the correct answer was 21 to 21, 25 pins as the margin of victory there.
There's the Triple Crown winners.
Dom did not miss any spares in that match. He bowled a clean game. And there was one there, one open frame there. Why did I have 2? I must have marked something wrong here. Oh, no, 2. That's correct. So total amount of spares missed was 4. So that means 4 to 5 spares is the correct answer for that question. And now we can plug in the final answer here. He won with 210 and 188 was the other game. So the overall average for the telecast was 213, which means the correct answer was 211 to 215. We've officially got all of our correct answers for the PBA pick'em. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to plug them all in one by one here, and we'll update it to see where everybody stands. So let's go here. Questions.
Just show the 10K that's already getting taken out of my paycheck.
I'm taking it out right now. What will be the overall average? The overall average was So it's number 4 here. What will be the overall average? Correct answer is 4. Boom. Update. Now let's go ahead and let's update the leaderboard, see if anybody has still got a chance. We've got 3 people with a chance with 5 questions left to be answered here. Shannon C., Richard Sidbeck, and Barry Schled. Okay, let's go ahead here, folks, and let's answer the next question correctly, which is what will happen in the first frame? We already got that one. How many spares will be missed throughout the entire step ladder? The answer is 4. So we're going to go ahead and answer that question.
So there's 3 people that have a chance to win
10 G's. And
10 G's, right.
we have five more answers to put in.
So if Dakota was one of those 3 people, he would already be going around. Like, I could just see it happening at League tomorrow night. He'd be going around, like, I got 10 G's in the bag. Like, I got it. I literally have it.
All right, we just updated the next answer. Let's go ahead and see. Hold on a second. Okay, we've got nobody with a chance now.
I still have it.
Nobody. We got a lot.
Dakota
of
would still have it.
Points. A lot of people with 5 points right now, but we have entered in the answer currently for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions have answers to them. The only people at the top have 5 points. So nobody, unfortunately, winning the 10 G's this week. Let's go ahead and let's keep entering in the rest of the correct answers. Let's go ahead. The next question that we got to enter in is, will there be a game over 259? We already answered that one. What will be the margin of victory in the title match? 21 to 25 pins is the correct answer there. So let's go ahead. What will be the margin of victory in the title match? And 21 to 25 pins was correct. So that is, put that in there. That's that. Okay, let's enter this in here. Now let's update it again. Got one person, Richard Sideback, with 6 points so far. My man's only gotten 1 question wrong. He's crushed.
That's crazy.
All right, so we've got.
But he can't win the 10.
No.
He cannot win the 10. He's eliminated from winning the 10. But my gosh, if the one question that holds him back was the spare shooting, I will have to look and see what his guess was, because there could have been that washout could have been it, right? If you needed one more spare miss, that big washout could have been the difference. But next question, how many strikes to be thrown in the title match? Both brothers combined, 10 strikes is the correct answer. How many strikes to be thrown in the title match? Both brothers combined, 10 is the answer there. Let's update that. Let's see if Richard can keep his streak alive. No, and the streak ends there. The streak ends there, folks. Still with 6 points. The next question is, who will win the PBA Tournament of Champions? Dom Barrett is the correct answer there. So we're going to go ahead and make sure we get that entered in. Who will win the Tournament of Champions? So let's enter this in. Number 4 there. Okay, update that. Oh, more people tied with 6 points. We got a lot of people getting a lot of questions right here. This is great to see. We love it. Love to see it. Okay, and then finally, we've got, battery exhausted. Battery exhausted. We're having an emergency. Emergency. This shouldn't have happened, folks. This shouldn't have happened. Can you still hear us?
Yes.
All right. Well,
Benji, what are you doing?
No, Benji's getting the battery rocking here, but we got to find the solution to this problem here, because this is not supposed to happen, folks. This is not supposed to happen. So
whatever the fix is to it, it should come out of Dakota's budget.
Yeah, well, luckily for Dakota, the fix is probably free. It's more probably knowledge than it is money in this case. So,
I'm done. Daniel Berger is 4 over through 6 holes today, and he's already down by 1.
Why are you even watching?
I feel like I need to change the channel right now.
Okay, we should be good to go there. Now, let me go ahead and get the final question answered.
Fox Sports. Oh, they've already switched it on me.
Final question answered here. 210. What is the winning score in the title match? Let's go ahead and let's get it answered. Winning score in the title match.
Is it on the Golf Channel?
No, it's on NBC.
What?
All right, guys. So to wrap it up, dang, how is
Wow.
that? Hold on a second. Something's got to be wrong here. My man saying that he's got 8 points. I'm going to have to verify this. 8 out of 10 is pretty dang cool, pretty dang good. But I did not see him. Whatchamacallit? Let's take this out here. I did not see him with 7. So how he went from 6 to 8 is a mystery to me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to investigate this, folks. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in for another episode of Strikeforce Cast. AJ, thanks for hanging out, man. Dakota, thanks for joining us. Hope you're feeling better, buddy. From us here at HQ, we really, really want to thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate it. We'll be doing this obviously going forward throughout the season. So stay tuned for more live streams, and we'll catch you guys again later. Take care, everybody.
Take care. See you.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you.